Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it. I know I sound like I just woke up, and that is true. I just woke up. But I was prepared to do some videos, but I said, you know what? I don't feel like recording right now. I said, let me just go live with the family. It's probably going to be the last time you hear me until Wednesday, unless something important breaks, and then I'll maybe do a video on it. But again, you guys will not hear from me on Monday because I want to make sure I have enough energy for Wednesday, because Wednesday is going to be a long day. I still have to decorate. And I'm actually going to buy the decorations today because I need this to look fly. Torian Rain, good morning. Black Manta, good morning. Torian Rain, you are going too quick. That was one of the videos I was actually about to record, and I said, nah. I'm sorry, brother. You can sue me later, but I might have to do a live PPP on this. Let me know if you want to get in on this. I want to save that for last, though. Georgia's been wild the last week. Now, I had put up a video about a black woman getting shot in her apartment. Well, out next door to her apartment for asking her Latino neighbor to turn his music down. We got some other shit that happened down here in Georgia. Georgia's wild. But a GOP, just because Georgia's wild does not mean that the crime in Atlanta is out of control. Okay? Okay. I just want that to be very clear. But let's start off with this, because this was another video that I was planning to do. But there's been an update a little bit. And then I'm going to get into the Josiah Mitchell thing, because there was an update with that as well. And for those who don't know, Josiah Mitchell was this little 2-year-old boy who got kidnapped, allegedly. That's what his father said. And we're going to get into the update with that. But I want to start off with this, because it's always them folk, family. It's always them folk. They love to tell us that we do 52% of the violent crime out here, and they don't do nothing. And why should we highlight white crime? Yeah, I'm going to need white folk to come highlight this, because I went online on social media. I didn't see nobody talking about this. I'll talk about it. I tell a lie. I saw a couple black pages talk about this. Black Light Revelations, good morning. 225 girl, good morning. Brookhaven Parks and Recreation Director arrested for allegedly meeting a 14-year-old to do nasty stuff to them. That's right. Torian, you'll be quite interested in this story, because you always talk about them doing things, getting in trouble, and them leaving to go somewhere else to do things and get in trouble. That's right. Patrick Nally was arrested in Cobb County for crimes involving children on Tuesday. Lord have mercy. Look at him. Look at him. Let's see what he did. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. No. Skip this.
Brookhaven announced Cobb County police arrested Nally Tuesday. Police say Nally believed he was meeting with the 14-year-old girl, but in reality, it was an undercover officer. Officers arrested him in his city-owned vehicle. After
his city-owned vehicle.
announcing Nally's termination, the city of Brookhaven explained Nally cleared several background checks and had no prior criminal history, saying, quote, although we understand the presumption of innocence, we are acting out of an abundance of caution as our parks and recreations facilities often have hundreds of children and teens recreating and competing in sports activities. The city adds that there is no indication that any children of the Linwood Park and Rec Center or other employees are involved. However, this isn't Nally's first stint at a job working with young people. Before working as the director of Brookhaven's Parks and Recreations Department, Patrick Nally was the Parks and Recs director for Henrico County in Virginia. And just like Brookhaven, he only worked there for 3 months. I reached out to all 8 of his previous jobs listed on his LinkedIn page. 4 have gotten back to me. Representatives from Arkansas State University, Woodman Hill Metropolitan District, and Amherst County confirm his employment, but not any misconduct with minors. The Parks and Recreations Director of Henrico County was the last job Nally had before working for the city of Brookhaven. A spokesperson said, quote, Mr. Nally resigned in lieu of termination, but would not share any more details. Nally is facing multiple charges, including enticing a child and a charge of obscene internet contact with the child, a felony. The Cobb County Magistrate Court tells me that Nally's first court appearance is tonight at 9, and court records show that Nally's bond is set at $20,000. In Brookhaven, Teresa Bowles, 11 Alive News.
Uh-huh. Oh, by the way, his previous job, he had to leave because of a personnel-related incident. Yeah. Yeah, that's them folk. That's them folk. $20,000 bond. $20,000 bond. $20,000. Let that would have been one of us. He'd still be sitting in jail. Must be nice. Hey, they don't the black conservatives love telling us that this is not white supremacy? There's no such thing. Yeah. He had the makings of a serial predator. He gets caught, but he only gets a $20,000 bond. That's it. Be nice. But again, that's them folk. All right, let's get to the Josiah Mitchell stuff. I don't like this story. I really don't like this story. Now, when I did the story on Thursday, the boy had just gotten taken the previous night, and they were talking to the daddy. He said it was he was leaving the apartment complex. Some people rolled up in a car, pulled the guns out. I guess they tried to rob him. He didn't have what they wanted. They took the kid. Now it sounds like something else. I don't want none of these. Wait, so all the Atlanta stations playing the same ad? All right, say less.
Continues for a missing toddler, Josiah Mitchell. East Point police are draining a pond at an apartment complex where the boy may have last been seen. The 2-year-old's father.
That boy better not be in that damn pond.
Originally said he was kidnapped, but now the boy's father is charged with lying about the child's disappearance. Fox 5's Christopher King is live in East Point tonight. And Christopher, what's the latest you're finding out?
Jay Bird, hello.
Well, Christine, family and friends of that missing boy's mom are still out here. They've been out here all day as police try to empty this pond behind us.
Now, this happened in DeKalb County, but right now they're draining this swamp. I'm sorry, this pond down in Clayton County. And if you're familiar with Georgia, you know about Clayton County.
Looking for any sign of that missing little boy. His family still hopes he's somewhere safe.
I think everybody know that we ain't doing too good right now.
The days are filled with anxiety for Jonathan Wyatt and his family. The nights are empty with little rest.
Not getting no sleep, stress.
Wyatt is the grandfather of 2-year-old Josiah Mitchell. Police say the little boy disappeared Wednesday night. He was last believed to have been seen with his father, Artavius North, at the Elite at Lakeview apartment complex in East Point. Police say North lives here with his girlfriend.
I have no idea where he could be right now.
Police say North initially told him 3 men trailed him through another apartment complex in Decatur, held him up at gunpoint, and grabbed Josiah. Investigators arrested North, calling his story a lie.
He was in his hands last, so of course everybody gonna look at him.
Police spent Friday searching a landfill at Griffin for any sign of the missing boy. Their sights later turned to this pond at the Elite Apartments in East Point. Police draining the water, looking for clues.
Hope he's not in there. Hope he's somewhere laughing, playing with everybody. Whoever got him.
Wyatt clings to the hope someone has his grandson and is keeping him safe.
And just drop him out somewhere. You gotta say nothing, no name, none of that. Just drop him out.
And they've been canvassing the neighborhood, putting up flyers of the missing 2-year-old boy, Josiah Mitchell. Here is another look at him. Police are still out here late into the night. The water levels are slowly dropping. Now, the little boy's father, Artavius North, is charged with making false statements and falsely reporting a crime. He could face
Of any new developments. Thank you.
Y'all better find this boy. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all better find this boy, and this boy better be safe. Oh, we know, Ohana, and good morning. Yeah. I don't understand how your kid is gone and you sitting there and you not cooperating. You want to be hard and not talk to police. Okay. You people are right. Some people should just not have kids. But okay. I'm sorry. I needed a moment that I got a kid, so you play with mine. I mean, I've said this before. I'm gonna say this openly. You touch mine, I'm erasing your entire lineage. Ain't gonna be no sorries in court. I ain't gonna be on no press conference all meek and shit. I will get on that microphone on that podium in front of all them news cameras and the internet. I will break the internet. It will look like Mel Gibson and Random. I'm going to tell you, either you give my kid back or your entire lineage is gone. I'm dead serious on that. You don't play with mine. Yes. Ohana, I will look into that for you because now you just told me that. I mean, I did hear things about it. I just haven't researched it extensively. I will look into that for you. So thank you for that. All right, next thing. Next thing. Like I said, Georgia's been wild a little bit. Did you know that the GOP were down here last night? Oh, yes.
Beautiful view of Lake Lanier, and hopefully,
Yeah, and you know how many people are in Lake Lanier right now? Because they wanted to go around and find out. Yeah. There you go, family. That's right. The GOP, some GOP hopefuls were down here last night in rich Buckhead. I don't care about chef uniforms right now. Get off my screen. Wednesday is going to be fun.
The indictment of former President Donald Trump was talked about today among Republican presidential hopefuls. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp joined the candidates in Atlanta as they brought their campaigns to a GOP political forum. Channel 2's Richard Elliott is live now in Buckhead with what the candidates are saying and not saying, actually, about the former president and his racketeering indictment. Richard?
Hurricane IQ, hello.
GOP presidential candidates were here at the Grand Hyatt in Buckhead. As you said, also here today, Georgia Governor
Peachtree
Brian
Road,
Kemp,
of course.
A little bit about the indictment and a lot about the party's future. Just days.
The party ain't got no future.
After a Fulton County grand jury indicted former President Donald Trump on election interference charges, Governor Brian Kemp talked a bit about it at conservative talk show host Eric Erickson's GOP Forum.
I was subpoenaed for the special grand jury, so, I'm sure I will be a grand jury for the special
talk show host Eric Erickson's GOP Forum.
Oh, I thought that was a black guy in front. Look at all the white people. Look at all white people. Jesus. Smell like old money and mayo. God.
Subpoenaed for the special grand jury, so, I'm sure I will be a witness in whatever goes forward, so I really can't say much about the indictment.
But Kemp reiterated what he's been saying for nearly 3 years, that Georgia's election was not stolen, and those who say otherwise risk losing elections.
Good morning, Queen.
We have to be focused on the future, not something that happened 3 years ago. We don't need to be focusing on stupid things that aren't going to happen before this election. We can deal with that later.
GOP presidential candidates, minus Donald Trump, lined up for the gathering. Erickson did not invite Trump, as the two have feuded for years. But Trump's vice president, Mike Pence, was there, indirectly criticizing his former boss.
I do think it's important, irrespective of that case or other cases going forward, that we speak the truth to the American people, that I had no right to overturn the election. And the Georgia election was not stolen.
Governor, maybe ask you about the indictment. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis did not want to talk with reporters after his appearance, but on stage, even he said a winning Republican candidate must look forward, not behind.
I hope that we will be focused on the future of the country rather than some of the other static that's out there right now.
And folk, don't white people off their mind.
And in response to this gathering of GOP presidential candidates, the Georgia Democratic Party issued a statement which reads in part, quote, Republicans can plug their extreme out-of-touch agenda, but Georgians already rejected MAGA extremism in 2020. We'll do it again in 2024, unquote. We're live in Buckhead. Richard Elliott, Channel 2 Action News.
The Bush guy.
Mm-hmm. So this is what they were doing yesterday. All right. I mean, do your thing. You had to have a Klan meeting down there. I get it. I get it. It's all good.
Be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
I know, Yo 103 Queen. I know. I love it too. And I like it when he scuba dive down there. But they want to go take a look at the ancestors, and the ancestors said, come here. You know what's funny now? Now that all these people are going away in Lake Lanier, now they want to cover it, and now they want to highlight Oscarville. It's hilarious. And it's couple more weeks, and then everybody will be going back to school, work, their regular routine down here. So Lake Lanier won't be as populated. So you're gonna let the ancestors gather up their energy, because we know your ass gonna go right back there next summer, and you know what's gonna happen. See here, Teen Vogue, Jamila Nasheed. Oh Lord, let's see what Jamila Nasheed looks like. Are you serious? Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Get that water. He about to get this work. He about to get this work.
This is the woman who wrote that article. She's a Democrat politician, man. Hey, y'all that hard up? You're in Missouri. What do you know about Lake Lanier, man? You know what? She might be from Georgia. She might be from Georgia. Let's see. No. She's from St. Louis. How the hell do you know about Lake Lanier? Wait, what? Hold it. Wait. Just so y'all don't think I'm lying. She's an American politician from the state of Missouri. Nasheed formerly represented the 5th District in the Missouri Senate and formerly served in the Missouri House of Representatives. She is a member of the Democrat Party. Born Janice Williams, she was raised with her 3 brothers by their grandmother in a St. Louis housing project. Her father was killed in a drive-by shooting several months before she was born. And she converted to Islam 2 years after visiting a mosque. Why are you talking about Lake Lanier? You don't even live in Georgia. Now, I'm interested in Lake Lanier, but I go to Georgians like Great Black Shark for information. How the hell are you talking about this all the way in Missouri? You should be talking about how St. Louis is #1 in the crime rate. But you know what? Let me stop. She might have some insight. Let's see what she said. On August 3rd, the body of a 27-year-old man was found in Georgia's Lake Lanier. Days earlier, he had disappeared and drowned while swimming. The week before, another man drowned in the lake. And a few days before that, on July 27, a 24-year-old jumped into the lake where he was electrocuted and later died. For folks who are familiar with Lake Lanier, a Georgia landmark, these tragic deaths aren't surprising. Over the years, hundreds of people have died there, making Lake Lanier one of the deadliest lakes in the United States. Christmas Day 1964 is known as the deadliest day at Lake Lanier, when a driver lost control of their car while crossing a bridge. The car then flipped into the lake where 5 children and 2 adults drowned. In 2012, the 11-year-old son of Tamika Foster, Usher's ex-wife, died at Lake Lanier. This year, on the 11th anniversary of her son's death, Foster launched a petition to drain, clean, and restore the lake. Bearing in mind its history, one can only imagine what will be found if Lake Lanier is drained. We will tell you what's going to be found. An entire black town. That's what's going to be found. Lake Lanier is a man-made 38,000-acre lake that attracts about 10 million visitors every year, bringing in around $5 billion annually to North Georgia's economy. The lake is located in the affluent Forsyth County, which has the highest median income in Metro Atlanta. The fact is especially interesting considering that the body of water covers what was once a thriving black community called Oscarville. That community, formed during the late 1800s, was filled with successful farmers, carpenters, and blacksmiths, until Oscarville's more than 1,000 residents were violently forced out by white Forsyth County residents. Many people say Lake Lanier is haunted, and it has been depicted as such in pop culture, as in the season 3 opening scene of the FX series Atlanta. In reality, the lake stands as a reminder of the American history today's leaders are trying to erase, and the parts of history they deem worthy of preservation. Lake Lanier was named after Sidney Lanier, a poet and Confederate soldier during the Civil War. It's less than 50 miles north of Georgia's Stone Mountain, which features the country's largest Confederate monument. Despite protests and legislation aimed at that statue's removal, it has remained in place. In too many parts of the U.S., we preserve the ugly stains of this country's racism while eliminating memories of the thriving black communities that once stood strong. Black towns like Rosewood, Florida, and neighborhoods like Greenwood in Tulsa, Oklahoma were a testament to the strength, innovation, and independence of their residents until they were destroyed by white mobs. Lake Lanier is a chilling reminder of anti-Black violence that is still claiming Black lives today. And it goes on and on and on. Ooh, what is this? Just last year, it was announced that one of the lake's rescue teams would no longer be using divers for underwater rescues. Instead, to decrease risk to divers, they would use robots for underwater rescues. Huh. Well. I guess they believe in duppies. All right. Say less. All right. What we'll do is we'll put this in the chat. You guys can look in there and you guys can fun. Why would anyone go in that waters beyond me? Good morning, Iron Will. Because people have no sense. People want to be having fun in the summertime. You're basically, this is like, it's basically like you take an ATV, you go driving through a graveyard. White people don't believe in juju like that. They do not believe in juju like that. See, when you come from a melanated background, you believe in juju like this. That's why we give much honor and respect to the ancestors. Let me say this for white people. White people, we give respect to the ancestors. Y'all lionize your ancestors. Now, I know I've used the word lionize a lot on my channel, but our definition of lionize and your definition of lionize are two different things. When we lionize, we respect. When y'all lionize your ancestors, y'all use it as a trope to show your perceived superiority over everybody else. I always preach about balance here. You can respect your ancestors and you can lionize them at the same time. You can do that. But you try to use it and say, we're better than everybody here. And look what happens. They're taking away your ancestors. Your ancestors are demonized. Your ancestors show a pattern of behavior why we call y'all savages. But hey, far be it from me to educate you on white history, because when we do that, you have temper tantrums. Yo 103 Queenin, you leave that sub alone. It is matter now. Matter cannot be created. No. Matter cannot be destroyed. Matter, it'll just go into another form. They are part of the earth now. And we should pay our respects. We should.
What the hell?
What the hell? What the?
Man, please. If you go in a sub without windows and it's sealed from the outside, you dumb. No, I am not doing that. I wish I'd have kept the clip. The more you see, the more you F around, the more you find out. No. Couldn't be me. But anyway, last story. And it's going to be a fun one because this is going to be a roast. Oh, yes.
Get that water. He about to get this work. He about to get this work.
Tabernacle. If you are not aware, breaking news happened overnight. Fraud and Misfit, aka Fresh and Fit, lost their monetization on YouTube. It's been a beautiful day. Them two cocksuckers woke up on Friday. They saw that letter from YouTube that said they were demonetized. Them two bastards were looking at each other like this here. That clip was so apropos. Yes, it was. Fam, Myron screwed around and almost he had to leave. He was about to cry on film. I'm not lying. He almost cried. He had to leave. He wanted to cry, Torin. He probably cried off camera. You bastards, you. Trying to talk about people hating. Nigga. Wait, you're not a nigga. Mr. Foodle. Mr. Foodle. Oodles of Foodle. Let me talk to you, sir. Negro. You're not a Negro. Okay. Let me rewind. Let me rewind. Foodle. Let me talk to you, sir. Nobody was hating on you, sir. See, when black folk talk to you, let me explain something to you non-black folk real quick. When black folk talk to you, yeah, we may be roasting you, we may be coming outside on you, we may be, you may think it's hate, sir. We talk harsh to people on situations like this because we understand how white supremacy works. We understand that they only going to let you operate for so long until they get tired of you, or in this case, people say things. We've told you this for years. Leave black people alone. Don't play racist caricatures of us. Do not use us in your analysis of the black community because yo dumbass has some weird fascination with us. Don't think you could get a pass talking about black people because your Bahamian man's over there is black. We've told you this for years. Auburn preached and told you this. They were going to tell you this with their fists once upon a time. Tariq Nasheed been told y'all this. Torian Rain been told you this. I've been told you this. Black Light Revelations been told you this. The black community don't f with y'all. And it was a reason why we don't f with y'all. Because you're trying to kiss up the white people and non-black folk because they want to hit your cash apps and your super chats, and you think that's impressive that somebody's going to pay you $50 to take a shot at black people. Then you want to try to cross over and say, okay, we're going to bring black women on here and we're going to have conversations, but you try to pull the Passport Bros red pill move and not only made yourselves look stupid, but you made black women look stupid as well. Because I notice how y'all never, where is your panel of black men? Let's ask this question, because I know nobody's ever asked this question. Where is your panel of black men where you would actually discuss issues of black relationships? I mean, that would have been nice. Hell, you could have 50-50 the whole panel. But we know what would have happened. All that outlandish crap you guys like to pull, black men would have checked you in there. I ain't talking about no tethers. I'm talking about black men that stand 10 toes down. That's why you didn't want to talk to Tariq in the studio, because all your talking points would have been debunked right there, regardless how you feel about his intelligence level. You know that. Yes, sir. Then y'all thought y'all were so cutting edge. You bring on a racist and an alleged somebody that does something to kids. Alleged. Yo, 103 Queen, and I know they don't listen, but remember, I told y'all this last year. Them folk gonna start getting a wake-up call as it gets closer to the election. Fresh and fit. Now you know damn well YouTube ain't gonna give you back your money. You know this. You gonna try because you know the policy is 90 days. You can reapply. Nah. I don't want to see nobody get deplatformed, but maybe this will serve as a lesson for you. You got Rumble still, so you're gonna still get your money. You know what? Why am I talking? I want to hear this man cry. I want to see him cry. Cry, Foodle, cry.
I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great.
Mm-hmm.
But saving you guys is better.
I hate this man. Listen to what he said again. I hate this man.
I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great. But saving you guys is better.
What? You want to say you telling me incels are better for saving incels makes you feel better than saving the next generations? Yeah, Tori, remember he worked for Homeland Security. He was on the teams that stopped child trafficking. Yo, 103 Queen, I'm skipping the line. You know what? You could go first. You saving incels and Negroes who could not, I repeat, well, I shouldn't even say Negroes. You saving incels and men who cannot talk to females, which is not that hard. That gave you more pleasure in life than saving the next generations. This is what you said. And then you got the incels who, like this idiot who posted it on Twitter, putting crying emojis because he's so sad that they got deplatformed. Like he was getting a cut of the money.
Is this your game?
Are you serious right now? That gave you more pleasure. I understand why you were in the bed with the white boy now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Exit stage right. There you go. Go get that water. And here's the Bahamian.
Yeah, man, this is tough, bro. Because
tough.
People are listening to this, you know. Shouldn't be admitting.
Hey, you bastards! I ain't hear you say sorry not one time. I ain't hear you say sorry not one time. Oh, you know, Albert Preach had to get a piece of this. You know they had to get a piece of this.
Partner program. I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great. But saving you guys is better.
You actually said this. It's so effing petty.
Yeah, man, this is tough, bro.
At the moment, you did that in the studio with Sneeko. Project Leroy, thank you so much for becoming a member. Remember, it's only 99 cents. And it'll help support me buying toys for the baby. Can I send the link? I can. I'll send the link for anybody who wants to come in here and roast. This is going to be a roast. These two bastards need to be roasted. You know why? I tell you why they need to be roasted. And this is not a shot at that community. I'm just using it because it's funny.
I told y'all bitches I had dick at the bottom and titty at the top, bitch, from day one when the door fucking open.
Pause! Yes. This is what you get. That is what you get. Because you dumbasses always want to talk shit. No, he's in the bed with the white boy. He's in the bed with the white boy. There, he's patting his head. Project Leroy. It would be nice if their platform was done, but they're not done. They're not done. Remember, they still have Rumble. They still have Rumble. And I have Torian. Torian, hello.
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You in the gym, ain't you?
If you hear like some, yeah.
That's fine. That's fine if you're in the gym. I still want my arm wrestling contest.
Wow.
I still want this. But yes, you've been on their necks as well. How do you feel about this?
I feel great. I didn't see the clip where he was crying, when he got up and cried. I saw it was another clip that I saw where they was announcing it, because I think they did like a stream where they were announcing to their audience that they had lost the monetization on their channel. I said they lucky. All they lost was the monetization on the channel and didn't lose the channel altogether. But I guess for them, that's an equivalent.
Well, yeah, because I'm fixing to show you this right here while I go get that clip. So the Triologic said Sneeko is perma-banned off YouTube. Zerka's channel gets demonetized, and then 3 days later, Fresh and Fit also get demonetized. All because they wanted to be edgy with a tiny HS person who does bad things with kids, protector who dated a cat boy. So this is Zerka. This is one of these idiots that ride with him.
Oh, I almost spoke about him on my live stream yesterday, but I said, nah, I'm going to leave that one alone. Because, you saw what video he recently made when he was in New York, right?
Mm-hmm. And
yeah,
it's just funny that he didn't do that around us.
Exactly. He was saying you went to Times Square to do that.
Exactly.
Like go to one of those boroughs and do that and see if you get the same outcome.
And then went to a barbershop that wasn't even black. Well, no, he went to a black barbershop, but he ain't had none of that energy. None of it. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Fresh and Fit. How's that feel? Nobody's gonna see you. Who's gonna really watch you now on YouTube?
Exactly. And the thing is, they actually sat up there more so Amron Foodle, aka Myron Gaines, trying to sit up there talking about, oh, we don't know how this happened or why this happened. You don't know how it happened? Really?
You know what?
Do we have to go through a list of stuff that you said and done on your show? You played a couple of them to show examples of why that is.
He's like that dude that gets caught by the cops and like, I didn't do nothing. Dude, we have you on surveillance. That wasn't me. I was just playing. Okay, sir.
And here's the funny thing, kid. I don't know if you picked this up or not, but look at the timing. Look at the timing that YouTube decided to demonetize their channel.
You gotta explain that.
The AdSense checks go out on the 21st, which is on Monday. They got them right. They literally got them on the weekend before they would get paid from last month's work.
But they would still get paid for that, right?
No.
They take that money away from you?
They take it away. It goes right back to YouTube.
Wow. So this is what Zerka meant when he said my whole YouTube can no longer be monetized. Too angry to stream. There goes 30 bands a month for no reason again.
Yep.
Wow. I did not know they proactively take your money from the month before. I did not know this.
Because the thing is, it has to be on. It has to constantly be active and constantly be on.
That's right.
So they're not gonna get paid on the 21st, on Monday, I should say, like everybody else, because of them demonetizing them this past I'm guessing yesterday when they did it.
Yeah. 225 girl said, what took them so long to do something about them? You know why it took so long? Because they were still relevant. They were still useful.
One thing that I got, well, too, because and it's a good thing that they asked what took them so long. Well, for me, my assessment of it is maybe YouTube knew about what they were doing all along, but they were building up a quote unquote investigation to have enough reason and ground to demonetize them.
Right. So if they try to say something, they'll be like,
well, we got this right here. We
Mhm.
have you doing this. We have you doing that. And also,
Yeah.
sort of like when they do an investigation on somebody that they're tracking, they have to do a months-long investigation on them before they go in for it. That way they have enough evidence to get them on something.
Right. So yeah, this might be the full thing. Let's see. And we, I got hit with copyright for the stream I did about White Welder, but that's okay.
As long as it's a claim and not a strike.
No, it's just a claim.
Yeah, as I said, as long as it's a claim and not a strike.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, let's hear what they said. Fair use, you bastards, you.
And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast.
Why are you wearing poom poom shorts? Come on, Myron. You ain't got no basketball shorts, bro. Why you wearing poom poom shorts? I know you home, but come on. You on film.
Man, we got a very important announcement for you guys. Let's get into the show. Let's go.
Hang on one second. Go ahead.
And I feel like our whole lives are revolved around streaming. And like,
yeah,
I'm glad to people online. It's just like, it won't be the same, bro.
Yeah. In 2020, guys, as you guys know, I was working for the government, right? I was a special agent of Homeland Security. He worked for, fuck it, Wix, we'll just call it, right?
Yeah.
And, he was a tech support. I was arresting bad guys, etc. We started this podcast. We did our first episode on October 26th, 2020. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And, Chris was there. The apartment was all empty and shit. And, and we had our first podcast. If you guys go back and watch it, like the thing was all zooming in and out and everything else like that. And it was all messed up.
It's like we're at house up.
Yeah.
In and out.
Yeah. It was literally, yeah. But we got it figured out. We got the lighting fixed and, we continue to improve. Fresh landed some really good guests early on and continues to get us a great guest. And
we made hours of content in the streets, TikTok, Patreon, many nights, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Chris was there too.
While working jobs. And then I'll never forget, I get an email November 14th, Internal Affairs. Hey, we need you to come in for an interview. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go, right? And I'm working at the government, sitting at my desk, writing up a report, and I see this email. And this is 2020 November. And I, I go, I let my supervisor know, hey, I got to go up to, the Internal Affairs office, right? Because it's not the same building as us. And, I go over there and they take my phone. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's going on here? And then, and then they're like, they didn't want to tell me, but they're like, hey, we're part of an internal investigation. Next day I meet up with the, the special agent in charge. And they tell me, hey, it has to do with your YouTube. And right there it clicked. I was like, wait, hold on. Okay. They probably think that I'm recording videos on my phone. Like, that's what it is, which it was a fucking iPhone 6 or 7. It was a piece of shit. And what ended up happening is I had to make a really tough decision that month. I remember going back and forth, trying to negotiate, trying to figure out what we're going to do. And, they're like, no, you have to pick one. You have to either, you're going to be a YouTuber or you can be a special agent of Homeland, but you're not going to do both. And I had to make that decision. I remember you were there.
Yeah.
We had Andrew here. And I was like, well, we got people working for us now. There's people that depend on us. You had pretty much quit your gig. So I was like, all right, I'm going to resign. And I walked in December 5th, turned in all my stuff. And I walked away from the U.S. government. It was a good, 6-figure job. It was stable. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. You guys know on my Fed Reacts, you guys see how I talk when I'm talking on that channel. And and I haven't, I tell you guys that story to tell you that I haven't felt like that since today.
And pause it right quick. Kid.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he going on a whole diatribe about his backstory as if that's what people came in there to listen to? Like, you take it, like, this reminds me of when LeBron James made his decision to go to Miami.
Hey, he might have new eyes on the product. He might have to, he gotta explain it. He gotta explain.
I guess.
So wait, so hang on. So you telling me he looking like this here?
Right.
Jesus.
I would never forget that. 30 minutes to see you going to Miami. Like, really, they had to make a whole event out of that.
Oh, me and my dad were looking at it. We were pissed. We're like, what is this?
Right. I mean, that was a good marketing strategy. You got ESPN, a lot of viewers for that 30 minutes time slot.
Mm-hmm. And got the boys and girls club money.
Yeah.
But then I hated him forever because he did that in New York. He went all the way to upstate New York because he knew he couldn't go to the city and do that. They would have chased him. But
Exactly.
all right, Myron, keep going with your fake ass waves. Go ahead.
It sucks, guys. It really does suck. Fortunately, we made some moves.
Well, for you, it swallows, but pause.
Etc. And we kind of knew that the type of content that we make, for us to be able to give you this content, we have to.
It comes at a cost.
It comes at a cost,
and it won't be here forever.
Yeah, and Fresh always said this. Enjoy us while you can.
Yeah. They thought we was capping, man.
Yeah,
they thought it was a joke.
And we made moves on the side, knowing that this could potentially happen. And guys, the channel has been kicked off the YouTube partner program. Just keep it straight.
If you look right now, you can't even super chat or
you can't even super chat right now.
Yep.
So this is the beginning of the end of this era.
So we are in trolling chat. So
yeah. So
the black contingent would like to say something to you. Yes, sir.
Oh well.
Oh, you know what? You're right, Torian. You right. We should have did it correctly. That was wrong. We shouldn't have said we shouldn't have laughed. We should have said this.
Who cares?
There you go. Who cares? Reps, good morning. Just coming in. Did I read right? Fresh and Fit has disbanded? No. Fresh and Fit have lost their monetization on YouTube.
And the fact that he was about to cry about it means, like, because I know you was mentioning about them maybe like getting their funds off of Rumble, but I said in the chat before I came up here, they probably are only making pocket change on Rumble compared to what they were making on YouTube.
Yeah, Lloyd Scott and I, what's going on with Fresh Fit getting kicked off YouTube? No, they just lost their monetization. They didn't get struck or anything. They just lost their monetization. They're still getting monetization on Rumble. So, it is what it is. And I'm also sure locals, because I'm pretty sure they have it set up that you have to pay to see their posts. So
yeah, so now they gonna be begging for people to hit that Cash App.
Well, I think they use StreamYard, so I think they can set it up for I don't give a damn. I don't care.
Right.
Because now they're less relevant, so it's a beautiful thing. But let's see. Get to the part where you start losing your composure. That's what we want.
You literally can't. Yeah, man. So it's so basically, we're gonna figure out what's going on because we don't even really know all the details. We're working with YouTube to try to come
to lying bastards. You know exactly why they kicked you out, sir. You know this. Don't tell
exactly. Exactly. That was the part that got me too when I first saw this part, because this part of the clip that you're playing right here, that's the part that I saw ran for like a minute, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, y'all know why y'all got demonetized? Don't sit up there and pretend like you don't know. YouTube knows why you got demonetized too. You know what I would like to see? I would like to see the email that they got. I want to see what YouTube put in that email so they can explain it, because I bet you that in this stream, they are probably not even going to read that email.
No, I don't know. I really don't know.
They
should if they want to be if they want to do full disclosure, but they know everybody would have ran to make videos.
Because everybody that I know or people that I've heard of who got in their channels demonetized, it usually go back to one thing, and that's usually reused content. But I don't think that was the case for them. I think it was something more extreme.
Right, it's probably going to say multiple violations.
Yeah, reused content is more on the low tier of why they would demonetize your channel. I say anything above that is more extreme, and I think they're definitely above that tier for sure.
It's probably, I bet you they'll probably word it away to like, listen, your content is making our platform look bad.
Yeah, like remember, this man is the same man that put on the whole Klan hood.
And walking around like a monkey.
Yep, and making monkey noises and all types of stuff like that. Like I said, having Nick Fuentes on and Andrew Tate, two people who are tainted on social media.
Yo103 Queen asks, what is so interesting about those two tether bozos? They appeal to incels, and they have women on there. What guys will pay money to watch these two idiots make fun of women because they can't talk to women, which is again not that hard. But everybody needs to feel like Kevin Samuels. They have to be the extreme version. You said academics is next? No. Remember, he said he made his podcast Rumble exclusive. So we know Rumble ain't gonna kick him off unless, he starts talking about terrorism or something. Then they may kick him off, but nah, he's fine over there. He'll make his coins. But let's see what else he was talking about.
The middle ground and work together and figure this out. But for now,
we don't even know why.
We don't know the specific reason.
But we don't, in any form or fashion, hate YouTube or want to go at them. We're just saying, you know what, we wish we knew the reason why, but we respect, for them
why
platform and keeping us here for a while, and we appreciate
They,
it.
they know why. That's why I said they need to read that email. Like, what did they demonetize you for? Because they'll tell you why you got demonetized in that email.
Right. Show the email. Come on, be like Hillary. Be better than Hillary Clinton. Show the emails. Let me stop. Go ahead, Myron, with your fake ass waves.
Is that you guys know, right? On this pod, we push the edge, right? We push the envelope. We're not gonna lie about that. Like, we give you guys the real deal when it comes to getting in shape, when it comes to
money, girls,
dating, improving yourself, etc.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, to be able to give people real advice that they can take in real life and apply to the real world, you have to have uncomfortable conversations about uncomfortable topics in uncomfortable times. Guys, it's about being election year. You know what I mean? We're talking about certain points, and we brought up certain points that might not be politically correct, right? That might not.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Didn't you just say something earlier like that? You mentioned something about an election year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's what he's going for. But no, that's not it either.
How does
and listen and
lying
listen
to the incels.
And listen, me and you can always talk about the problems and everything that we have with YouTube and everything. As a matter of fact, there was an article that just came out, I think yesterday, where they settled that case that black YouTubers were sending to YouTube. Did you see that?
Yeah, I read it at work.
I'm not surprised that was the outcome. So people can't say that black people didn't try. But we knew going into it what the outcome possibly could be, but it was a risk that they took. And now this is the outcome.
Yeah. That's so
but back to him.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot use, it's about to be an election year or it is an election year. No, that's not it either. You know why your platform got demonetized. And it had nothing to do with violation of free speech, because y'all been using that free speech for years now. It's just that y'all went overboard. You didn't think YouTube didn't see what you was doing? You're on their platform, they see everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, all you creators, all my fellow black creators, now we got to be careful about saying dub S. Now we have to, guys, that was one of the things they were saying, that the algorithm picked up dub S and they don't, it don't like that. So that's why a lot of these people got their videos restricted.
Yeah, that's why I said, why do you think I be doing a whole bunch of code speak? People to this day still ask me what does PC mean. I had someone ask me the other day, what does PC mean? I've been saying that since 2018 and it's 2023 and people still asking me what does that mean.
Yes, sir. That's why you think I started saying Kardashians now. Yeah. See? And this is why we continually thrive on these platforms, because we have to constantly remix ourselves.
Yeah.
Charles Logan, good morning. You leave that boy's hairline alone. Oh, we know he did. Yeah, they turned on him. We know. That's why they didn't go to the funeral. But it's all good. Let's hear what else these fools have to say.
Not necessarily aligned with everyone's viewpoints, right? And we've worked really hard to bring people on that have different viewpoints, right? Some of them very controversial, some of them that may or may not be politically correct. And that's unfortunately the risk that you take when you make the kind of content that we do.
Even other platforms like Rumble, they're taking a huge beating on the stock market.
Yeah,
I mean, they're up.
Despite having one of the best years for revenue and for views and everything. And
so this comes.
Why do you think that is, sir? Because
Oh,
Rumble's not. Oh God, they don't.
wait.
They don't understand business.
He said even on Rumble in the stock market, they took a beating in the stock market.
Sir, everybody's getting beat on the stock market, but Rumble is not a viable platform because they don't highlight diversity content. Come on, how do y'all not get? Okay, let me explain this to them really quickly about Rumble. Rumble is a great alternative if you want to get your stuff out there. It is. But I also understand that Rumble does not cater to content that is not pro Trump, pro conservative. I get that. You're not going to make a good business model out of that. That's why YouTube just got sued, because they won't cater to diverse voices. They want to highlight the voices that they feel as though people care about. Case in point, every year they do the creators of the year, especially the black ones. You can look at those videos. We don't know none of these people. None of them. Because they don't want to highlight diversity of thought. They all want an agenda. I put videos on Rumble all the time. It barely gets views because the shit I talk about, the shit they don't like.
Let's be real here. Rumble is nothing more than another WS think tank.
Yes.
An echo chamber. That's really what it is.
These fuckers
Like,
are
and
getting
you-
6-7 figures on there just talking the same stuff they talk on YouTube. Except they're a little more uncut with it.
Like when all you gotta think about is like when look at all the people that said that they're going to Rumble. They all are the usual suspects.
All day, every day, but there you go. Why do you think they're not going to go and say, you know what? Rumble looks like a viable alternative to YouTube. Let's buy some stock in it. No. Kelly Goodman, we don't know. They won't show. I bet you they didn't show the email all this through 26-minute diatribe. They didn't show the email why they did it. You know they can't. They really can't tell you why they did it, because people are going to be like, well, dummy, even I know that. I'm telling you, it's going to be, they're going to highlight certain videos that they've done, and they said, oh, we found that you violated the community guidelines in things that you said in there or done in there. Like, you can't walk on in there with a Klan hood on making jokes. Are you crazy? Like this lawsuit that YouTube had, you couldn't even say Triple K. You couldn't even say it. The algorithm would knock you. But he went on film with a whole thing on. Bless his heart. Screw him. Back to you complaining.
It's at a cost, no matter who you are. Company, individual, creator.
Yep.
And a lot of you guys want to be aspiring RB creators as well. And I respect that. But just know, at a certain level, it will cost you a price you got to pay. And I think me and Myron understand this. And we were saying, you know what? At some point, we're going to have to deal with this price. And today's the day.
Yeah. Yeah. And my thing is, guys, more than ever, real talk, more than ever. I know a lot of you guys send me messages, and trust me, I look at them. I really do look at them. And as a matter of fact, I save them too, because I sent some of them to Fresh today.
Yeah.
When you guys send me your DMs and say, yo, you saved my life. Yo, you sent me a picture of your credit score. Yo, my girl is making sandwiches now, or whatever it is, right? That really means a lot to us, right? We've helped a lot of you guys from killing yourselves, from injuring yourself, from making a really bad decision or doing something that you can't necessarily take back. What I'm asking you guys is, just like we've saved you guys, we need you guys to save us. We need you guys to support us on Rumble, because that's the last bastion of free speech at this point.
Yeah.
Rumble.com/freshfit, guys. Like, you need to go on there right now, follow the channel, subscribe. It's $5 a month, because if you guys want us to keep making this content, that's what it's going to be. And we've worked really hard to try to keep it free as long as possible, man.
On YouTube,
like, you guys know this. We don't sit here and pitch courses to y'all every month. We're not always, trying to take money from y'all. When you guys super chat, it's just it's you guys showing support to the show. It engages the show.
Look at all the dick riders they just put up there. I'm sorry, YouTube. I wasn't supposed to say that word. $5 a month to watch these idiots act like fools and disrespect women. You incels are the goddamn worst. Y'all need help.
And we, like, for real, if we've impacted your life and we've saved it, we need you guys to save us now.
I got to call a name too from the very beginning. Lanier. He saw the show, appreciated the show. He donated a big amount for cameras. I think most cameras are here out to him because he donated a lot of money for support and appreciation. And we don't have much, guys. We just ask for your support. And right now, it needs to be on Rumble. That's where we're going to be. And they have our back. At this point, we don't know what.
Kid, all they got is humbleness now.
I know. When life punch you in the mouth, now you want to be humble.
Now all they got is being humble. He said we're gonna be humble. Yeah, where was all that humble talk last week?
Mm-hmm.
Or the last few months or the last couple of years. Where
was that humbleness? Where y'all had old Nicky Nick out there saying the N-word. Your man coming on camera with the thumbs up.
I wish Rob was up here.
Oh, you know Rob. He either asleep drinking coffee or he at work.
Right.
I don't. Who said that? 225 girl. I bet Mike TV could find out why he's grave digging for things. That's not a lawsuit, so I don't know how he would find that out unless he has a contact in YouTube somewhere. But that might be a twist to the saga. If they sue YouTube, now that might be interesting. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Well, to keep up that apartment in Miami, they're gonna need hella super chats. Well, we'll see. Let's hope they save money. Carla, good morning. Project Leroy said he dry begging for super chats. Yeah, but then when we do it, we wrong for it. We begging. All right.
But what can happen with YouTube?
Yeah, we don't
it's
know.
really out of our hands. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna work with them, right? We're gonna be diplomatic and do what we got to do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, for y'all to get the content that y'all want
from us,
the way that it needs to be said, we're gonna have to do everything on Rumble. We'll still be posting on YouTube, right, to a degree, right? Completely free as usual. But guys, it's expensive to run this. I mean, I really hate to even have this conversation with y'all. We have a staff of like 20 people.
Being transparent.
Being 100% transparent with y'all.
We make it look easy, guys, but like we have people that work for us that legit have a need and depend on us.
Yeah.
And
no, we really thought you two did it on your own.
And here's the thing, this lets you know right here that they put all their eggs in one basket. You mean to tell me that as big of a platform as you've had, the only financial resource you had was YouTube? That means you didn't have what I don't want to believe that they didn't have any sponsors, but you didn't have any type of endorsements or deals or anything like that. Oh, you know what? That
they
is?
have one here.
They have what?
They have Gorilla Mine. Oh Lord, they got Blue Chew. Oh God.
Yeah, we know what Blue Chew is, and I'm not surprised by that one. When you think about what they talk about, that's not surprising.
Did they ever have Jay the Body on here?
I don't watch their show.
I don't either, but I would have figured they at least done some crosses. They use her all the time for that. They might as well have. She might as well have went on the show, but Oh God. Cry some more.
If it wasn't for this current platform right now, they wouldn't eat. Neither their kids. So it's kind of like, especially Mo. Well, then I could be eating for a while.
Who is that?
Right now, guys, like we're being genuine here and telling you, look, listen, we need your help. And if ever before you appreciate the content, you gain value from getting a credit score up, getting a girlfriend, a wife, or even getting money from Money Mondays, guys, like we need to help today.
Yeah,
on Rumble.
We really do. We really do. Because, and I hate to even say this, man, because it's like we prided ourselves on like, yo, we're just gonna show up every week. We're gonna give y'all 6 shows completely free. You don't have to send in a super chat if you don't want to. Just watch the content. Will be cool. But I don't know what it is.
And we've made investments ourselves as well, real estate as well, as other businesses. So we are on some level stable.
Yeah.
But to keep this running,
to keep this
high quality,
at this level,
the gas and what we spend to even get people out here is a lot. And people that work for us. So
to run. So
say that again.
I said they can't be that stable if they're on there doing this.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know their finances, not on Pocket Watch.
I don't care, but I mean, the only thing I know is he gave us a 6-figure job to do this.
Right, that was dumb. Like, are you kidding me? I bet that 6-figure job looking real sweet right about now.
Hell, he would have still been working during the thing. He would have still been working. Boy.
Reason why guys were able to continue updating equipment, right? Like I know y'all made jokes about the internet, whatever. We get stuff fixed quick like that because we made investments into the equipment. Guys, I have backup microphones, I have backup mixers, I have backup equipment that is really expensive, right? But I had that there for the show. Like y'all see me, I wear the same clothes. You guys make fun of me, Myron. You wear the same stuff. You got no drip, blah blah blah. I do it because I'm like, yo, the only thing that matters is the pod. Like I don't care about me looking good and being flashy and all that stuff. And Fresh was like, no, I don't care about it either. Like he gave up all his cars pretty much, watches, all that stuff because we're like, bro, we need to be all in with the podcast. We need to invest.
So y'all been hot for 3 years and y'all don't have any assets?
Right, kid. That's what I was talking about. They literally rely on AdSense as their main source, and it sounds to me like their finances are just out of order. Like they don't meant to me.
I need to find out who their accountant is.
Right. It just sounds like they're mismanaging their funds.
They might as well go join MAGA.
Oh God. the grift will be very glaring if they do that.
Oh my God! Hey, you might as well. He want to bring up politics now, like he even to me. That boy get eaten alive.
Yeah, you should y'all should have thought about that when y'all was doing all this. See, the thing is, y'all got too enamored with it. Like you got too comfortable, and now that YouTube done pulled the monetization plug on you, the ride is over. I guess it was fun while it lasted.
I thank all of y'all that subscribe to me. I know it ain't a lot, but I appreciate y'all.
Right.
I'm actually having fun doing this. These motherfuckers, I know they having fun doing this, but
hey kid, let me tell you, I've only been demonetized one time. And you want to know why that was? Because that's when YouTube implemented the new policy where you had to have like 4,000 watch hours or something like that, and I fell short of it. But then once I got them 4,000 hours, they reinstated it.
Yeah.
And that was back in like, I want to say, what was it? 2018? I think 2018, because I had just created my Torian Rain Reloaded channel the year before. So I had fell short of the new policy. And I think I only lost the monetization for like a month. And then by January, it was back on.
Check.
I know they're gonna tell YouTube that. you know they gonna sue for that month check. You know they're gonna do that.
They probably are, but the thing is, it's not gonna go far because see, the thing is, there's not like they're the only channel that this has happened to.
Yeah.
And they can say, well, technically, if they would have read the guidelines, they would have known this, that, and the third. And by the way, did they tell you why we demonetized their channel? The judge probably gonna look at that and side with YouTube.
GMS show, hello.
They're gonna side with Google because Google owns YouTube. So that's who they're up against. So good luck. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Because and you know what, YouTube will probably say, listen, you're in the algorithm more than 98% of the YouTube channels that we have on there. So we've done a lot to promote you. All we ask is you just abide by the rules that we constantly change.
Right.
Yeah. Well.
Because their policies are always. Because their policies are always changing.
Oh yeah. Like I said, they knocked me for a video I did 2 years ago, talking about nudity and sexual content. I'm like, how? Because I had my face on the screen the whole time. Where was the nudity? It was an avatar.
They tried to get me on a video that I did last year. They give me a warning strike on a video because of the title, because it was called The Great Replacement, and they thought I was talking about the Great Replacement theory. But I had to explain to them, like, no, that's not what that is. And I had to contact Team YouTube about that. And 2 days later, they removed the strike.
Maybe I should go talk to.
And again, yeah, that's why I always say that a lot of times with if you try to appeal a strike or whatever it is, then you have to what you should do is contact. Well, after you send them the appeal and they come back real fast, then that means a human didn't check that. That was probably a bot of some sort. But then if that happens, just reach out to Team YouTube on Twitter, and I would say they're better acclimated to do it, because like I said, I reached out to them, I told them what happened. They told me to DM the details. I gave them a very thorough detailing of what happened, and then they said we'll look into it and get back to you. One day passed, I didn't hear anything, and I said maybe it's a good thing I didn't hear back so fast, because that means someone's actually looking at it. 2 days passed, I didn't hear anything, and now at this point I'm worried, because I'm like, I don't know what this means. So I decided to reach back out to them after around the third day, and said, what was the update? And they said, oh, sorry, we didn't get back to you fast enough, but we looked into it and we got everything cleared, and the strike has been removed from the channel.
All right, I might do that. Ooh. Uh-oh. Family.
What happened?
Let me see something. I might be having Larry Elder on the show.
Oh God, why?
I want to ask him some questions, because I remember when I did that stream, I found a whole bunch of lies. I want to see if he's gonna lie to me to my face. I start pulling receipts on him. I want to see if he's gonna get to stutter it.
Did he send you did someone from his team send you something?
Yeah, they sent me a submission form.
Oh.
We'll see. We'll see. If I do that, hey, you want me to get a cool out the paint? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Because I was looking at it yesterday, and I was like, should I?
Well, you know what's so interesting though? Whenever every time I kept seeing stuff about Larry Elder in that particular interview that he went on when he was with the Breakfast Club, all everyone could really talk about was when he checked Charlemagne.
But that's what I'm saying. I was like, I'm glad he checked him, but y'all didn't even listen to the whole thing.
Right, y'all are only focusing on that one part that lasted almost 2 minutes, maybe at best, of a hour-long segment. Right. I'm like, did y'all listen to anything he said before and after that? Like, y'all just literally focused on that because this was his way of quote unquote sticking it to Charlemagne, and y'all think he had a win. Granted, he had it on that part, but everything else he said was absolute trash. They do the same thing. They do the same thing with Candace Owens. They says, yeah, she wrong about a lot of things, but she was right on this. I'm like, okay. You ever heard the term of a broken clock?
Right. What about the rest
of it?
You
really are out here still trying to save them. Like, for what? And what's crazy is some of the people that's doing it are supposed to be B1. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
I know. I saw a lot of them. I didn't want to say nothing about that.
I mean, I wasn't going to say nothing either, but it just completely took me aback. Like I'm like, what is really going on here? Like, to the point where y'all only focused on that one part right there.
Yeah, that was really weird. You're like, oh, he checked Charlemagne. Oh, I don't like Larry Elder, but he was right here. I'm like, people, he spent a whole nother hour and 5 minutes lying on black folks. I literally stayed up for 2 hours showing y'all where the man lied at. But y'all just focused on he catches Charlemagne with what he did with Joe Biden. That means nothing. He lied on us and said that we still have 70% fatherless homes. I literally proved that's not even the correct number.
Right. But
I don't know. I don't know. But like, he couldn't even stand up to Tesla, and Tesla wasn't even asking him hard questions. Sounds like somebody we know. Mr. Lose Yourself, but we're not going to talk about him.
Only a few more days. Hey, kid, only a few more days.
Oh my God, 5 more days. 4 more days, bro. 4. It can't come fast enough.
I know you are very excited about that. I can't wait to watch it. I'm gonna be right there in front of the computer,
bro,
watching you and Rob go in on this dude, because I already know he gonna stumble.
Bro, this is all you gonna hear on the stage.
It's a round. Yeah. It's a rap for you round. And a rap for your round. I'll let a round rap around every rap around till it's rap around. This rap around. I'll rap around a round rap. I'll let a round rap around. How you gonna get around that?
That's all I'm going here. And a whole bunch of yelling. All right, Myron, continue crying.
Invest in the podcast, and we invested more in recruiting, getting Chris the resources he needs, because we have like a whole operation where like getting girls on the show. Guys, it's extremely difficult. How many people have you seen try to do what we do? We're bringing girls on and absolutely fail and quit. We've been doing it consistently for 3 years, guys, and that eats up so much money, so much time, so much resources. But we said, you know what? We're going to continue to invest in it because you guys want the content. We're not going to quit. We're going to keep giving you guys what you guys wanted from the beginning.
And especially with our reputation, guys, it is not easy getting guests for the show or girls, just so you know. It looks easy because we do it every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but it's not easy for Chris, for us. So understand your support.
That's why Chris is so fat right now and alcoholic. I mean, if I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all, like if I'm going to be all the way, like a big reason why we don't like shit on Chris so much, even though we should, right? For his drinking and shit. Like, bro, he has a stressful ass job.
Yeah.
Like, he really has a stressful ass job. All these other channels are trying to do what Chris is doing.
Okay. So you claim you want to help men, but your man is over there killing himself and y'all not helping him. I would, you know what? They're not FBA. I don't know if Chris is FBA, but it makes sense. Your man, somebody that you're paying and you're responsible for, because something happened to him, you're gonna have to go tell his parents. Y'all not helping him. Y'all not be like, yo, Chris, let me go get somebody to come help you for a few months, just so you can get a little bit more rest and you can get refocused. Y'all are putting this man's business all in the street. He an alcoholic. He fat. Boy, let one of them start roasting you. You'd fire him on the spot and try to embarrass him. Man. All right.
Doing. And they can't do it. And the only reason we're able to do it is because we invest in it. We believe in Chris. Chris has a whole team underneath him.
Shit. I mean, we did a show on Wednesday to show appreciation for Chris.
Yeah.
Because all the work he puts in.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm not saying this to be like, oh my God, I feel sorry for us, but it's like for us to run the show at this level, right, where we are competing with some of the top podcasts in the world that are heavily funded, have sponsors, etc. We don't have sponsors like that, guys. Because look at the content that we make. We're bringing on really controversial guests, talking about really controversial topics. Guys, we had debate on a certain topic that I won't even go into that other people would never touch.
Yeah.
Who else is doing that? Giving you guys consistent value, etc. And when I stand on this, when I truly say we have saved more lives and saved more men's, impacted more men's lives than any other podcast on any platform.
And it shows.
I can concretely say that thanks to you guys.
And it shows wherever we go. Pressure Fit, you guys saved my life. Yo, you changed my entire life. I'm now happy because I was so depressed. It's just like wherever we go, Dubai, Canada, UK, even here in Miami,
Romania,
wherever we go, man.
People,
I was in Jamaica, bro, for an event. People came up to me.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man. So, like again, this is kind of what it is. Like I said before.
Did they randomly come up to you, or were you on the dais? Because that makes a difference. Because trust and believe, if you walk through Jamaica, ain't nobody, you look like just a regular Jamaican.
Or we pride ourselves on like not charging out, and we're still not going to tell you guys like, oh yeah, you have to blah blah blah. But if you can, right, subscribe on Rumble, guys. It's $5, man.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Actually, Chris,
locals is $20.
Show you guys.
Yeah, we'll show you how to do it. We'll show.
Wait, whoa! Go back, sir. Go back. Wait a minute. Go back. Say that again.
Not charging out, and we're still not going to tell you guys like, oh yeah, you have to blah blah blah. But if you can, right, subscribe on Rumble, guys. It's $5, man.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Actually, Chris,
locals is $20.
Show you guys.
Why is your locals page $20 and that's just like Facebook? Shouldn't you flip it and make Rumble $20? Okay.
Guys,
we'll show you how to do it. We'll show screen.
But to show even more, we're gonna be moving the studio to a bigger, better location as well with your support.
I wasn't even gonna tell y'all that. I was gonna surprise you guys. But yeah, guys, we man, we're gonna be all the way transparent.
Yeah. See, okay, someone already joined already. Sam World Z47. So you need to open up the Fresh and Fit Rumble account and then go to subscribe at the very bottom right. So the chat's be open and the live chat as well.
You know, man, I'm just gonna say it, guys. We're getting attacked on all angles. I've been like, whether it's the press writing articles on us, videos getting taken down that other channels are not getting taken down and it's the same exact content or whatever it may be. Rumble getting hit right for free speech. Video like just get strikes, whatever it may be.
Wait. Rumble hit you for free speech for something? Is that what you just said?
Press writing articles on us, videos getting taken down that other channels are not getting taken down and it's the same exact content or whatever it may be. Rumble getting hit right for free speech. Video like just get strikes, whatever it may be. Guys, it's got to the point now where even where we shoot the location doesn't want us to stay here.
Yeah.
Well, no shit, sir. You literally had somebody run up in your studio, sir. You had how many fights in there, sir? What? Is this guy for real right now? Sir, okay. You had the person run up in your studio. You had Sotomayor in there. He hit a woman. You had another fight in there between two chicks. And you're surprised that the place you're doing the studio at said you may have to go.
They playing like I'm gonna do them like they do us. They're being a victim.
Facts. This ain't manly. You don't tell your men out there to be victims and to kowtow. You tell them to stand up for themselves. Stand up for yourself.
Then stand 10 toes down.
There you go. You tell them, listen, we bring a lot of revenue in here. You get your rent on time. Ain't you have no reason to throw us out. Boy. Torian, I must commend you and the rest of the FBA creators. I must commend y'all because y'all always say your wake-up call is coming, especially for the non-FBA contingent. Your wake-up call is coming if you move wrong. Y'all's average is pretty damn good. Now they crying over being homeless.
Like I said, them finances wasn't all they were cracked up to be.
Yeah. But this also tells you that the post-scamdemic grift is coming to an end.
And we said this day would come. But I really didn't know that they demonetized John Zerka.
Well, you can't go online and go viral like that, messing with black folks and think they weren't gonna catch you.
Right. Oh, so this was a recent demonetization for him.
Yeah, he lost it. 3 days before Fresh and Fit lost theirs.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because I know people complained about him with that video. YouTube saw that on Twitter. Then they went to the channel and people probably left comments saying, "Oh, you real tough in New York, walking around Times Square talking about you gonna go beat up niggas." Okay, come see me. And then YouTube's like, "What the hell?" And then they put two and two together. They're like, "Oh, okay, so now you doing it again. All right, we gonna take your 30 bands a month." How do you screw up 360? Do you know what family? Do you know what Torian, myself, Afro, Black Alpha, Beatzilla, A to Z TV, Harvey, Nicole's View, Gavin Richard? Do you know what we could do with $360,000 a month from YouTube?
I can't even imagine.
So we'd still work, but $360,000 a month clear. Not to mention sponsorships, because at that point you would get sponsorships. So potentially, if you're that good, like somebody like Torian could make like $500,000. I'm not pocket watching you imaginarily. I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying. You know what Torian could do with $500,000 from YouTube, just to put out them stories, piss white folk off. I'm sorry, piss off the Kardashians. YouTube literally paying this man $360,000 to shit on the Kardashians. Me talking about politics for $360,000 a year.
You could pop up on the Veek.
Oh my God. Word, be like, oh, he gonna be here. Fly that plane ticket with the portable. He'd be like, hey, Veek, I got some questions. And he'd be like, oh Jesus.
Is this
I'm
guy?
sorry. Oh God, Vishnu. He's here. I'm like, I just got some questions. And then I just go all over the place. They're like, oh, popular YouTuber K Gravity Beyond pulled up on presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. It got heated.
But seriously though, how do you ruin a big giant bag like that? Because you could not stop being anti-black.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why a lot of them out there trying to claim, we don't that they're trying to replace us, this is going into an anti-white society, is because they can't act in the same vein as their ancestors did and get away with it. It's starting to shift.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually starting to be held accountable for their actions, and they don't like that. The only people that should be held accountable for something is us.
Right.
But the thing is, we have to be held accountable for not only our own actions, but for everyone else's as well.
Mm-hmm. 225 girl, they better have a backup plan. Laugh out loud. I'm sure Meyer can get a job in the law sector or something like that. Walter can try to see if Grant Cardone will give him another shot. 225 girl, you do realize that Myron can never go back into the government sector ever again. See, I know he doesn't realize this. I'm going to tell him something. I'm not really that versed in law, but I am versed in human resources. They got a file on this man. His old employer, Homeland Security, knew about his videos and his content before it blew up. That's why he said, I'm going to make the decision to quit, because I can see the future and I'm going to make this money that I supposedly made here. I'm going to double it. They're going to ask for your background when you go into the government sector. They ask for your background for the last 7 years. He can't hide from this.
Yeah, he's basically a public figure at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's a very good point.
They can listen. They could probably pull up something controversial from him just in the last week.
Mm-hmm. Because he has to go through the interview process. Even with his channels that he might still have in the government sector, they're still gonna be like, well, you know what, we had a lot of changeover. You're gonna have to meet with this person. They're gonna be like psychological profiles. They're gonna pull up your stuff. They're gonna ask, how can you be non-biased against? You're gonna have to deal with women. And it's clear that your channel, you have these thoughts. So yeah. He ain't gonna get another government job. I don't see him becoming a Miami cop. So I don't know what he's gonna do. That's why I made that joke about him joining MAGA, because at least MAGA got some money. At least you could talk for them. Maybe they'll pay you a little bit unless Trump loses, and then you in trouble. But again, you have no history of talking about politics. That people are gonna be like, you know what? I made this decision going into the polls because I heard Fresh and Fit's take on it.
Hey kid, is that clip of him getting up to leave and cry, is that a separate clip that I can find like on Twitter?
I can give it to you. I have it right here on Twitter.
Cool, because I need to add that in, because what Triple P coming behind this.
Oh, it's not a bed bug. Well, no, he didn't get bed bug, but yeah. I'm trying to find. Let me find a good one, because I
want that because I got one clip, the one where they was starting to talk about them getting demonetized, but I also want that clip of him getting up to leave, and he started to cry his stream of tears.
Yeah, we go. Yeah, I'll get that for you. I'll put it in the back channel. Give me 1 second. Let me play this.
I didn't want to fucking have to say that shit. I really didn't want to admit that. I wanted to just move the studio, surprise you guys. Yo, new studio, it's lit, right? But dude, there is a matrix, man. Like, I mean, we talked about this with Andrew at length. Like, people don't want you guys to get this message, dude.
Even Rumble's under attack too, bro. From everybody.
Yeah, they're trying to shut Rumble down. Like,
I think at some point there was free speech where it was like, okay, you know what? Say what you got to say. We won't crucify you. But nowadays, free speech is kind of like, is it even a thing? I mean, not really.
And and I've already put a considerable amount of my money into this new studio for you guys. I already put it in. I'm like all in. You know what I mean? And it's okay. I'm never gonna say, well, I'm doing this, blah blah blah, and I hate doing this. I love doing this. I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't say I didn't love doing this. I left a job that I truly loved to do this, right? Because I shouldn't be admitting this, but
gonna cry right here.
Saving children, right? That was great, but saving you guys is better.
Saving children
was great.
Great, but saving you guys is better.
And there he goes, leave it with the poom poom shorts. How do you say this on stream? What? Is he serious? He's not serious. This was a joke.
Yeah, man, this is tough, bro. Because people are listening to this, you know. We didn't miss a day, honestly. It's tough. We gave up so much to
be an incel whisperer. You gave up so much to be an incel whisperer. You're not gonna feel no sympathy from me, bro. I get making edgy content. I get it. We'll say that again, brother.
Damn sure ain't gonna be feeling nothing from me.
Hell no.
Why should we?
Your twin already said it.
Who cares?
The fuck? Hey, y'all made this bed. I get edgy content. I get it. Edgy, you can make money off being edgy. There's a fine line between edgy and being disrespectful. Like, I ain't finna come on here and start desecrating the dead. That ain't happening. I'm gonna do it in a funny way. Just like all them incels got mad at me last year when I made fun of them two people going over to Ukraine and then running. They got mad at me for that. But that was edgy. I wasn't being disrespectful. Y'all went into the disrespectful realm and saw the money creep up, and you said, we're just gonna stay there. We're not gonna be edgy no more. Well, hey, figure it out.
guys value. So yep. It's current status. But yeah, Chris, how you feeling, bro?
I mean, it's tough, guys.
Why does he look like Terrence Howard? I just noticed this. This is Chris Maine.
He gonna be like, Maine, it hurts.
Jesus.
They done cut all
Because at
water.
the end of the day,
they cut everything.
You guys have been with us from the beginning, from the start. The merch gang, the chat, the mods. You guys know the work we put in, the effort, the hours. You guys see me, me, Myron Freshmo, putting in work. Shout out to the mods, shout out to the chat. Shout out to people that actually tune in every day. I see you guys, and it's just one of those things, man. We put in, the energy, time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears. You guys saw our journey from the start to finish when we first broke.
Okay, we don't care no more. This is just gonna become babble now. We don't care. He says he's wearing a lot of clothes from Miami. God, dog. I know. Yeah, Chris Maine. All the ladies fell once they started going broke. Well, listen. Remember, he said he made it hard for them to get women to come into the studio because of the content they have. I have a suggestion for you. You should move to Atlanta and go hook up with Sotomayor. Do that. You could do it from his mama's basement, allegedly. Because allegedly what I'm hearing is he lost his house. So y'all can get together and get a nice studio and y'all can do y'all shows together. Have fun with that.
Oh my God, bro.
I shouldn't have said that. Because now he might come up over here and get mad at me. I don't care.
You bring him here. Right here. Do you hear me? Right here. What? You heard what I said. Just do it.
Because I think that's where that's really where they first got tagged. Like YouTube started their investigation when he came on that show and he got into the fight with that chick. Because y'all left that up on YouTube. And you know how YouTube is with violence. You know that. Allegedly. But anyway. Torian, how did you feel about this whole scenario that played out?
Not a damn thing. That's how I felt. And honestly, a lot of other people don't feel anything either. So I mean,
yeah. You know what? For shits and giggles, let's go back in. I kind of want to see the comments a little bit. I want to see, and of course, they bring it right back to Chris Main. All right, but I'm curious. I want to see what these comments be talking about. I'm sorry. Yeah, the last I heard, he lost his house and he went back to live with his mom's temporarily.
Oh,
that's
God.
what I heard. That's what I heard.
Did you see what Pearl wrote?
I saw that.
She said they got demonetized on YouTube. They're really for pro-masculine channels.
No, fool. She don't get it. She don't get it. I get it. I get why she put that up though, because it's gonna get engagement.
I'm laughing at the comments.
Oh yeah, they going in on her. I saw those comments. They were going in on her. This ain't the hill, Pearl.
We reading the same thing at the same time.
Yeah, let's do this first. Google's the epicenter of the wokeness madness. What?
Someone said fresh and fit, a masculine channel. LMAO.
Yeah, here it is. This isn't a shocker. They knew this day would come. Good thing they have multiple resources. No, they don't, because where he literally just said all they got now is Rumble and locals.
Somebody said they came for Tate, Sneeko, etc. So this isn't a surprise. And someone replied to them, said so they went for a P word, another P word, and now a hood wearer. You're right. This isn't a surprise.
These guys are tools anyway. Dudes speak only facts. Boy, no wonder you get lied to by women every day, all day. You can't spot out the lie. Civil rights. You have this in your profile. Man, you better go sit down somewhere. Literally fighting evil. Support them. What evil are they fighting?
And like I said, YouTube gave them such leeway, but I think when he put that hood on, that was it.
Yeah.
They couldn't, like, at that point, it was like no rationale after that.
You should go on their podcast. No. Captologist with the red pill queen. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I found the clip I was looking for.
Didn't I send it to you?
No, you sent me another clip. I don't know. Yeah, okay. You sent me the clip that incorporated when Abra and Preach was talking about it. But I found the clip that I was looking for where he starts to break down and cry.
You should just start off the Triple P like that.
That's my villain laugh, or one of them.
Yeah. It's called Cash App and Venmo and PayPal. That is where the donations well sponsors can come from. Okay. Here we go. It's a perspective, not all encompassing male perspective. Any released information on why they were demonetized. Somebody said, bro, they have the entirety of the manosphere in their sights. They went hard after incels, i.e. romantically deprived males. Now they're going after the manosphere completely. People didn't speak up when they went after incels, when they shut down their spaces. Now the rest of the manosphere is paying the price. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what this one, you know, when I see him, bad we didn't have that YouTube has the copyright thing in place, because guess what song would have been appropriate for this?
Let me know.
Breakdown by Mariah Carey and Bone Thugs.
Nice. Nice. I wasn't even thinking of that.
Instead of breaking me on down.
Boy. Hey. Look at these comments. These guys are tools. They don't consecrate Dharma, just enhance ego. Better ones will come. Until then, all these egos will be thrown in a demonetized corner. Okay, y'all really think, God, they're so, these people are slow. They just don't. I get it. They don't understand how YouTube works. I get it. I get it. I get it. Did I not tell y'all months ago they were gonna go after the black manosphere? The manosphere. Did I not tell y'all this? Oh God. Tatum went and did a video about the Larry Elder stuff.
I can only imagine what he had to say.
Well, he went in for 11 and a half minutes. So
Oh God, that's way too long.
yeah. I'm sure he'll put it up later as a what you call it, as a short.
Bucking his eyes in
Oh
the.
yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm surprised Obsidian didn't say something
About this.
Yeah.
Give us
He
some
might
time.
say it this morning.
Something to say. But see, the thing is, like I said, they want to sit up there and pretend like they don't know why YouTube demonetized them when we all know what it is. Even in the quote, like the tweet that you're on right now, people were literally saying why they got demonetized, and we said the same thing. It's because your antics and the stuff that you put on your platform.
Toxic misogynists will fall apart in the kitchen if you force them to make you lasagna. Jesus. They will be fine without YouTube. They are very successful. Laugh out loud. There you go. The sarcasm's coming out. I like it.
Yeah, people telling like it isn't. I can't even disagree with what they're saying because we've been saying the same thing about them for a while now.
They went too far to the right. Here we go. You think this is why they got thrown off? If that was the case, they would have been done the second after they said it.
Oh, yeah, they would have been kicked off immediately. Why do you think Nick Fuentes got banned on every social media platform? It's because he talked about them people. It wasn't because he was just talking about black people. He was talking about black people. He would have got chance after chance after chance. Nah, the reason why Fresh and Fit stayed on for so long is because their bias or their anti-black hate was literally just on us. But the minute he threw that hood on, that was a wrap. Like I said, they couldn't rationalize that.
Let me ask you a question, brother. How the hell do you watch Fresh and Fit, right? And take what they said, but you're married.
Ooh.
This is why I didn't listen to Kevin Samuels after I got married like that. Because the shit he was talking about, it didn't apply to me anymore. That's also why I really don't even listen to the business anymore, because a lot of the stuff he's talking about, I don't have to worry about that stuff.
Interesting.
Why would you, as a married man, listen to Fresh and Fit? Is there something you're not getting at home? Are you trying to live out a fantasy? I'm just trying to understand why you would tell everybody that you're happily married. I think you
can't
should
be
stop
that
listening.
happy if you can't be that happily married if you're listening to them.
Exactly. So I said, good, we're not fucking with them. They can use stream. Now they're trying to give them suggestions to get money. They can use Streamlabs for donations on YouTube. Stupid. They're not going to allow it. I don't think these people understand how YouTube works.
I don't think they do either. You still have to have a monetized channel in order to do that.
Right. Streamlabs needs YouTube monetization. All Streamlabs is going to do is send you to a link and you donate there. They might not even allow that. They might as well just start their Cash App. If they even have one. I'm sure they do, but still. And Fresh and Fit are considered masculine. We have already lost the fight. But let's see what these comments on this video said. Thank you, Myron. Thank you, Fresh. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, 50K Trey. Thank you, Big Mo, for all the real value you guys put out. And I'll see you guys at Rumble. Ooh, you're going to take yourself and your one whole subscriber to Rumble. Ooh. I knew this day would come. By the way, they handled academics and Sneeko incidents. Also, it is still free speech because content creators like Coach Greg Adams upload 2 videos a day to help men without being monetized by YouTube. He works around it, and so could you. Who the hell is listening to Coach Greg Adams? Just thought I'd ask that question. Incel YouTube. Blaming everyone and anything under the sun except being accountable for their own actions. Ooh. And they say women can't take accountability. Somebody said they can't. Remember what your name is and remember what my name is. Choose me or choose destruction. What? El Bozo. Here we go. They're canceled for telling who rules over you. Them folk, not YouTube, not whites. Oh Lord. Let me explain something to you idiots out here, since y'all don't want to go do research. Guess who runs YouTube now? Guess who runs Google now? Hey, Torian, should I have to go over this again?
I think you should, for the people that didn't quite hear it in the back.
Okay, folk, guess who runs YouTube right now? Guess who owns Google? Guess who's the CEO of Google? You dumbasses. That guy. Last I checked, he ain't one of them folk. Sundar Pichai. Yes. He's been CEO since 2015. Okay. Guess who runs YouTube right now? That's right. This guy, Neil Mohan. I did a video on him when Woshitsky went down. She had to leave. This was her successor. That's right. He damn sure don't look 50. That is the oldest looking 50 I ever seen in my life. But anyway. Yes, he don't look like them folk. That's who runs YouTube. That's the person who said, y'all got to get up and give me this money. So again, tell me how it was them folk that got them out the paint. Kelly Goodman asks, who the hell is Greg Adams? He's another one of the manosphere flunkies who think they could tell men what to do, and it actually works instead of just going through life and figuring out how life works. He's supposed to get you better. Yeah. He's been demonetized for years, by the way. But there's enough incels that want to give him money. Back to these comments. Did they save you from a life of loneliness, buddy? Jesus. We thank you guys, man. Regardless, y'all have impacted so many of us. Cemented legends. Boy, if this is your definition of a legend, you need help. They'll be forgotten this time next year. You want to put a bet on that, Torian? They'll be forgotten by next year?
We can only hope. As a matter of fact, you would have thought that. Remember when last year, wasn't it last year when they had did something and their subscribers took a huge nosedive? Like it literally dropped. Like they were losing thousands by the hour. That was a warning sign right there. They got him back and was like, man, we back on top again. Now, look at where you at.
You hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Say that again. My thing conked out.
No, what I was saying was when they had lost all those subscribers last year, remember something happened, they did something and all the people just like started leaving and they slowly gained them back. Only for this to happen now, you would have thought that would have been a warning sign.
Yeah. Didn't that happen in real time too?
Yep. Like you was actually seeing them like literally just drop off. Like they was falling fast.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Remember when Fresh and Fit dissed Preacher's wife?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, he dissed Preacher's wife, and Preacher was like, "I'll be in Miami." And then who is it? Fresh went to go that pawn shop to go get the blicky, and then he ended up taking it down because YouTube were about to hit the channel with a strike because he was promoting violence. Dumbass. Yeah, but I saw Abin Preach's video. It was hilarious. I pray that God helps you guys in these tough times. You guys are the
I'm gonna
best
have to
podcast
watch
in the
their
world.
video reaction to this because I know they hopped on this the minute they found out. They probably
Oh,
got
yeah.
they probably have the first reaction video up on that.
Mm-hmm. Don't bend the knee. You man pulled me out of the rabbit hole. Oh, Jesus. Y'all save so many lives. One whole subscriber. Oh Lord. Grow your body. Be strong, guys. You did an amazing job, and we'd follow you to the ends of the earth. What? What? Okay. Stay strong, my brothers. We need y'all. This ain't over. While another door closes, another opportunity will open. I am sure you will get through this. Stay up, my G's. Okay, dude. Ooh, somebody's promoting the Discord server. I can just imagine what goes on in there. It was written in the cheek clapping prophecy, boy. Oh, man. I feel dirty. I got to get off of that. I feel dirty. Well, we'll see. We'll check back in them next August and see if they're still around.
The way to end your summer.
Yeah, you know, this is them on the road to 5 million subscribers on Rumble.
Hey, yo.
Man, please. They're gonna. I'm telling you, they're gonna be down there with Sotomayor.
They gonna have to. That grifting is gonna be even harder now.
Oh my God! Yeah, you got to grift. Now you get to grift to the alt right. How's that gonna work? Because you know how Rumble is. For those who don't know, you just need 1 or 2 people in that chat to start messing around, and then all the all right people show up, and they're gonna get the name calling.
Yep.
Oh man, this is beautiful. I'm sure Jason will be talking about this on Monday.
I know Tariq gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Amron Foodle was the one that tried to so-called call him out, and when Tariq responded in kind, he's like, "Well, see," and he backed out.
He backed out. Oh, what a great stream this was.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, time for me to go to the plantation.
All right.
Unfortunately, and let me get a little bit of rest because I need all the reserves for Wednesday, family. I was thinking about putting a whole MAGA flag up just to get the white people up in here so I could griff a little bit. But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that to y'all.
Raise your blood pressure.
Oh Jesus, no. You think I should get a big old thing of a cup of noodles, like a big old picture of it, and stick it on the wall? I was thinking about doing that.
You're gonna have to have some kind of ambiance on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, nah. You know what? I might get a lava lamp and plug it in. Put the nice color behind, or get like one of those lighting strips. Maybe set it up looking like Kevin Samuels deal. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll get a bookcase. I don't know. I still got a couple of days. As long as I order it by tomorrow, it should be here by Wednesday.
Right.
So Kelly Goodman, you need to go have fun the rest of the day. You talking about nobody in there clapping any cheeks? They don't know how to clap cheeks. Let me show you how they clap cheeks. That's how they clap cheeks. They ain't clapping no cheeks. Before I go, let me say this. fellas, it's not that hard to talk to women. They're not scary creatures. They're not that hard. You just got to be charismatic and confident. They smell underconfidence.
The only thing she can say to you is no.
Exactly, and you move on. You learn more by losing. There's no guy in the world that talked to the first woman he ever talked to, and they're still together after this. There's no way. Never happened. And don't give me Adam and Eve. Don't do that. Don't do that. That don't count. It's not that hard. If I was single, I would do a whole show where I would just mac on women and show y'all how easy it is.
But see, people like Fresh and Fit, they would need to bank on it being quote unquote hard, because how else are they going to get paid? Imagine if they realize it's not as hard as they make it out to be, and it's so easy, they would lose a whole bunch of business.
Yeah, true. Yeah, like they make it like talking to a female is like tough business. It's really not. You just ask certain questions just to see where you guys can meet in the middle, and then you just take it from there. It's not that hard. And fellas, you incels, it's sundress season. It's even easier. I know the holidays are tough, but it's sundress season. It's even easier. All you got to do is just compliment their sundress.
And guess what? Nowadays, if you are on point, a lot of women will shoot their shot at you.
Exactly.
They won't even wait. Like, they feel like, I got to see if I can lock this down myself. It's gotten to that point.
Should I do it for the family? Next Thursday, should I do it? Should I show them how easy it is to talk to a female? I'll think about it. I got to ask my wife's permission first. No, she's going to tell me to fuck off. But anyway, y'all have the best day you can possibly have. Torian, I hope you have the best possible day you have. I saw that upload you got. You know you're wrong for that.
Which one?
You have today.
I have 2 today.
Huh?
Which ones? I have 2 today.
Was it the one at 12 o'clock?
No, well, the first one I got coming up is at 11, where I'm gonna be talking about Blue Beetle. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, the other one.
The one about Michael Orr?
Yeah, I know you're wrong for that. I know you're gonna go in.
That'll be coming up at 3. Oh, you think that's something? Wait till you see the follow-up video I got coming tomorrow about that.
I'm staying away from that story.
I had to talk about that one.
I know. Hey, I know you're gonna get 10,000 views on that one. Everybody on there.
All right, Ken, you have a good day.
You too, sir.
Right.
And I still want my arm wrestling. I see how you didn't agree. You afraid of me. One can only hope. I'll probably lose to the FBA energy. It's all good.
All right.
But anyway, y'all, take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your day.